mean, it all feels like a warm blanket when you're talking about it. But you know what? The Fed is coming out next week. And is the Fed going to let this market continue to rally? And so that's what I question. So if I were trading as a trader, which I'm not, I'm an allocator, but as a trader, I would be fading this because I don't know if the Fed is going to come out next week and say, hey, all clear, we're going to move on. I mean, don't forget that Paul Volcker's book is in front of, apparently, Jay Powell's desk. And they still worry about the 70s when inflation came down and then it came right back up. I think with China reopening, oil's catching a bid, I'm not clear that the Fed is going to say all clear. And if they don't say that, all of this could once again collapse and we're right back where we started a couple of months ago.
Okay, so Kari, got to buy it, I got to fade it, and then I got your point of view, which is what? You got to settle this now. There's only 3 of you, so it all falls on your shoulders here.
Well, the market is rallying because it was oversold. And we've talked about this for a while, about how I felt that the bias of every expert, every strategist, almost everyone you listen to would say, because of what the Fed is doing and because of inflation, we can't buy the market. But the market has been composed of many sectors that have been in their own recession, that have fallen, stocks 50%, 60%, 70%. Our job is to buy low and sell high. And you just can't put a blanket statement that, the market is expensive because the Fed is still alert. Of course they are, and they're going to raise interest rates again. But the market understands that, and the market has started to say, we can see beyond this. We know inflation is coming down. That's just obvious. From housing and retail, look at all the places where we've seen slowdowns. And jobs are being cut, not just in technology, communications, but you're hearing from other type of businesses that they need to slow down because they don't have enough business. And that means that the market has to really think about how over the next year we'll see margin improvement. You'll start to see a better reality. And with stock prices down where they haven't been in a long time, we went down 25% on the S&P, 33%, more than that slightly, on the NASDAQ. There are opportunities not to take advantage of some of those as investors, we believe is a mistake.
All right, Jimmy, I mean, maybe the market's kidding itself, though, right? I mean, Kari suggests, yeah, we know everything. Fed's going to raise rates, but maybe the market's kidding itself in terms of what the implications of the rate increases still to come and the ones that they've already done are. It's all yet to happen.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it could very well be kidding itself, and we've certainly had some bear market rallies that I will freely admit I thought were the real thing. So, yeah, that is certainly a possibility. I do think that this is something where the fundamentals have to support, and again, this comes down to inflation and the Fed. But Kari makes a great point that most of the stock market was really oversold. And if we go back, Scott, like 6 weeks ago, everybody saw doom and gloom. I mean, 6 weeks ago, everybody's like, it's a recession, it's a recession, it's a recession. I was on my island with maybe Tom Lee, maybe Ed Yardeni, maybe Brian Belsky, right? Well, there's more people on the island, and I'm welcoming them, and they're happy to be there. The point being is that the data has started to come in mixed, which is better, both earnings and economic, is better than what was feared. And that's what matters in the markets, being better than what was feared. But I have to say this, the Fed is what matters still. If they go to 5.1% and the Fed funds futures market is right that they're going to cut at the back end of the year, that's a mistake. That's a terrible mistake. Why spend those extra 6 months with an extra 25 basis points? But it's up to the Fed.
Are all of your hopes hinged on next week?